Bullshit.
It's the No BS Marketing Show. I'm Dave Mastovich. Hey, I've been on the road with the No BS Marketing Keynote and the No BS Marketing 3 to 4 hour workshop. Been all over the country, and I'm picking up more and more feedback and insights about things that can help you, whether you are a top marketing person, whether you're an entrepreneur, a chief executive officer, whether you are a senior leader, whether you're a marketing professional, PR professional, or you're in sales. And here's what it is. There's a different mindset and a different philosophy between someone who is in marketing versus someone who is in sales. Many people kind of know that, or instinctively know that, or think they know that. Then a lot of people don't even seem to really want to admit that. But it's the reality. And that different mindset comes from a couple of things at how we approach things depending on where we're classically trained, what our natural instincts are, and what our abilities are. And the reason that that's important is people that are in marketing have to understand sales and probably should have done sales and succeeded in it at some point. People in sales really need to know what marketing is all about and a customer focus. So they need to understand marketing, but they live sales. And I think those are important distinctions that many times the problems occur when one or the other doesn't have quite enough of an understanding of the background, the mindset, the skills, and the biases of the other function. So let's talk about it real quick. When you look at marketing and you look at sales, two separate key functions. I'm going to make some points, and these are not mutually exclusive. What I mean by that is what I say under sales doesn't mean that marketing doesn't do that, and what I say under marketing doesn't mean that sales doesn't do that. It's not mutually exclusive. It's just which one of these two is more inclined to be this way. So when you think of marketing, marketing is typically one to many. One to many. Today's day and age, marketers love to talk about how they can be one-to-one because of the internet and because of the ability to learn what our habits are as far as consuming content and to hear from us directly. Yes, there is a one-to-one aspect of marketing, but the reality is a marketer has to think in terms of one to many. They have to think how they're going to reach and influence a drilled down target audience that's more than one person. Sales, on the other hand, has to focus on the one-to-one. The sales relationships are typically one-to-one. Again, it doesn't mean sales isn't talking to a group of 30 people. It doesn't mean sales people don't carry a list of 100 or 200 or 500 people. What it means is that the sales mindset is typically in a one-to-one setting, a one-to-one approach, a one-to-one philosophy. Marketing is naturally inclined to think in one to many. Now, sales is relationship driven. Sales is relationship driven. They need to be able to build relationships and continually grow those relationships. Marketing is customer driven. They need to continually be understanding the customer, seeing what the customer trends are, knowing what the customer looks like, thinks, smells, feels like. It doesn't mean that marketers don't build relationships, and it doesn't mean that sales people don't care about the customer. No, it means what is your first natural wants, needs, behaviors? What energizes you versus what drains you? And marketers are customer driven. Salespeople are relationship driven. Marketers set out to reach and persuade. Reach and persuade. Sales sets out to persuade and close. Marketers look at the long term first, but are cognizant of the short term. Salespeople look at the short term first and are cognizant of the long term. Well, what do I mean by that? A person who is a marketer that has natural marketing instincts, that's been trained as a marketer, that lives and breathes as a real marketer, not a BS marketer, a no BS marketer, is thinking long term. They're thinking about what's coming down the pike. They're thinking about what behaviors might change. They're thinking about impacts that the political landscape has, the economic landscape has, the legal landscape has. They're thinking long-term first, but not forgetting the short-term. Sales is thinking short-term first because they have to. Sales drives the financial aspect of any company. So sales has to be continually looking at where they are for that week, where they are for that month, where they are for that quarter, where they are year to date in comparison to their sales goals. So there's a short-term mindset, but they don't forget the long term. They have to make sure they hit the annual goal, and they have to know where the company's going in 2-3 years from a size and a growth standpoint. These two mindsets are very different. And understanding that, whether you're in marketing or in sales, is essential. Understanding that if you're in human resources, in finance, if you're the entrepreneur, if you're the founder, if you're the CEO, understanding these two mindsets can really help you to lead, manage, coach, maximize, and leverage both functions. Marketing also is looking to pull people in, while sales is pushing their message out in that one-to-one relationship-driven capacity. So again, how you think about things as a marketer, as a salesperson, is important. They're two separate functions that are both essential. They have a different mindset, a different philosophy. They tend to want the same thing, to see that company succeed and grow, and to see the customers be happy and satisfied and come back again and again. But how they go about it and their mindset is completely different. When we go through this in the workshop and we use a couple of our interactive exercises, you can see the light bulbs going off from the CEOs in the room. You can see the light bulb going off from the CFOs and others in the C-suite. You can see the entrepreneur or the founder understanding why they maybe were struggling when they combined these two. Because that's the big takeaway here, is combining sales and marketing, calling it sales and marketing. That means you have a sales culture, not a marketing culture. And really, companies today have to have a marketing culture. So it's important to me to give you feedback as I hear it, to give you insights as I see them, and to see what's resonating and to see where this is all going. And no BS marketing is taking off, and people are realizing we have to do no BS marketing and create a no BS marketing culture. And to do that, we have to understand the different mindsets of sales versus marketing, sales. The different mindsets, they're both important, need to work together, need to drive the business, and understanding those differences can help take you to the next level. Are you using Audible yet? If not, you can get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/nobs. Try a book like Amaze Every Customer Every Time, 52 Tools for Delivering the Most Amazing Customer Service on the Planet by a past No BS marketing guest, Shep Hyken. You can download it for free today. Go to audibletrial.com/nobs for your free audiobook. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. Thanks for joining us for the No BS Marketing Show. Visit masssolutions.biz for show notes plus additional marketing and messaging resources. Are you signed up for the No BS Marketing Weekly Update? You'll receive timely, valuable ideas to improve your marketing and transform your message. It's light, intended to be read in 2 minutes or less, and it just might trigger bright ideas for you. To sign up, visit masssolutions.biz. Remember, ask yourself, what's the big idea? And build your story around the answer. It's all about bold solutions